My name is Emma. And if someone had told me that a simple "let's stay for one more minute" would change my life, I would have laughed. It happened on an evening when the city drowned in the orange glow of sunset, and the rain had just stopped, leaving the streets glistening with reflections of neon signs. I was standing outside a small coffee shop, wrapped in my scarf when I saw her for the first time. Tall, dark-haired, wearing an old leather jacket, with a smile that could warm up even the coldest night. Her name was Harper. She came up to me first just to ask what time it was. But she didn't leave. We started talking as if we'd known each other forever. About coffee, about boring movies, about how in a big city you can feel lost even when surrounded by people. Sometimes, she said, looking up at the sky, I think all these lights exist just to hide how lonely everyone feels. That line stayed with me. We spent the whole evening together, walking along the bridge, laughing, arguing about music, while the wind tangled my hair. When the cafe closed, Harper suddenly said, "Do you want to see the city from above?" I laughed. "You mean the rooftop?" She nodded, grinning. "Shoo, I might have a way to get up there." We walked to an old high-rise, the kind of building that had seen too many winters. On the first floor was an art gallery. Harper borrowed a key from the security desk. I never figured out how. She winked. Didn't steal it from a person, stole it from the system. We ran up the stairwell, holding back laughter, trying not to make a sound. My heart was racing. A mix of fear and excitement I'd never felt before. When we finally stepped out onto the roof, the city opened before us, wet, shining, alive. Orange lights flickered on the windows, and the wind carried the scent of rain and steel. I stood near the edge staring down, when I felt her hand brush against my back. "I love moments like this," Harper whispered. "When it feels like you can start over." I turned toward her. The wind lifted her hair, her eyes were glowing. And in that second everything else stopped, the city, the noise, even time. She took a step closer, almost touching me. "Can I?" she asked softly. I didn't answer. I just nodded. Our first kiss was as light as breath, but it carried everything: fear, tenderness, and the silent promise of something real. For a heartbeat I could feel her pulse against mine, quick, alive, trembling. We stayed there for hours, talking until the night began to fade. Harper told me she'd just moved to the city trying to find herself, but all she'd found was noise and loneliness. I admitted I'd lived here for years and stopped believing in real connections. She laughed. "Well, I guess two lost souls just found each other." From that night everything changed. We started spending evenings together, walking empty streets, drinking coffee on park benches, watching old movies on her projector. Sometimes she'd play her guitar, singing softly, and I'd just listen, memorizing every line of her smile. But one day we fought. Over something stupid. I got scared that what we had was too much, too fast. "I don't know what happens next," I told her, not meeting her eyes. "No one ever does," she said. "Sometimes you just have to trust it." I left that night. And all evening I stared out the window, feeling like I'd broken something that mattered. When I finally heard the knock on my door, I already knew it was her. She stood there, soaked from the rain, holding that same key in her palm. "You forgot," Harper said quietly, "where it all began." We went back to the rooftop. Everything was the same: the city, the wind, the hum of traffic below. But between us something had shifted. She took my hand. "I don't want to lose this. I don't want to lose you." I wrapped my arms around her, breathing in the scent of rain and leather. "You won't," I whispered. The kiss this time was different, deeper, real. And somewhere beyond the clouds, the first light of dawn began to break. We still go there sometimes, back to that same rooftop. The key Harper stole still hangs on our wall. I think it's more than just a key to a door. It's a key to that night, to what we found there. Now when I look at her I know. Sometimes love begins when you take a risk, when you steal the key, climb the stairs, and allow yourself to truly feel alive. And yes, we're still together. Every time the wind blows through her hair, I remember that night. The night the city became our witness.